You get to see my legs. I don't know. That's going to
We'll probably edit those out.
We're going to get that edited out. Okay.
Yeah.
My best asset.
Well, maybe we should leave them in then. We'll see.
I don't know. Poor ladies would have fits. Poor old guy.
Necronomicon Ex Mortis. Roughly translated, Book of the Dead.
Welcome, welcome.
This is it.
This is it.
New environment too.
Absolutely not
Rather
ideal.
relaxed.
We're camping, so this is something a bit different.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's an RV. It's a fifth wheel, so it's not like camping, but it's camping.
No, there's a fridge and bar.
As there should be. You know what? You earned them.
That's true. That's true.
So because we're camping, I decided that we should watch a camping horror movie.
Oh, good. Is this better than a B plus then?
It's you know what? I think this is. I think you'll enjoy this one. I hope so.
Okay. It won't
Yeah.
scare me tonight when I'm alone in my camper, will it?
No.
Okay.
Well, we'll see. Maybe. I hope it'd be great if it did.
Yeah,
It's a lot to hope for,
have
but
ya?
no, it's easier said than done.
Yes, it is.
Because we were doing camping horror movie, like I said, sort of the first thing that came to mind was the Friday the 13th series.
Right, right.
But I'm not that huge of a fan of them. I do want to show you.
Camping one?
It's in a campsite, yeah.
Okay.
Every one of them takes place in a campground,
I
essentially.
must have missed that one.
All right, somehow. I'm not a huge fan of the series, but I do eventually want to show you one of them just because it was so important to me as growing up. It was like, it was
That's a question.
That's the thing, right?
You're grown up, are you now? Holy mackerel.
I grew up on Friday the 13th. It was the 80s, and those were the ones that played.
Okay.
If it was the 30s, I would have grown up on Frankenstein. But
Well, the good one.
absolutely, yeah. But no, instead, actually, I have a sort of a list, a rotation, an idea of what to show you next.
Mm-hmm.
And coincidentally, the one that was on it is a movie called Evil Dead 2.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah. They're not kidding. They're letting you know right up
That
front
makes
what
it
you're
twice
in
as good
for.
as Evil Death 1.
It's, I actually really like Evil Dead 1, but I decided this one was a better fit for you. And it's, again, we've done this before. It's one of those movies where the original movie isn't necessary to watch the second one.
Right. Okay.
So we're going to jump into the second one here. And like I said, it was the next one in the rotation, and it is sort of the ultimate series of cabin in the woods horror movies.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and it's directed by a guy named Sam Raimi, who went on to do major Hollywood movies. He directed the new Spider-Man movies, or not the newest ones, but like the first batch in 2001. It's another really talented director, very early work by him, and I think you'll enjoy it. It's a bit of a horror comedy. The beginning recaps sort of the first movie, and then it takes a little bit, but it changes stuff. It's an interesting thing. And actually, I'll give you a pop quiz, a preview on your pop quiz. I'm going to be asking you where you think the recap of the first movie ends.
Oh, okay.
So keep an eye on that. It's relatively early on because it is just the
Oh,
beginning,
okay.
but it's not at any point saying
Can
I
I
am.
Can I cheat?
Are you gonna Google it or what?
Yeah.
You know what? I'd be impressed if you could work the Google machine. Then I say go for
Well,
it.
it would rate the movie, though.
Oh well, we don't want that. We don't want you to know the plot ahead of time.
Okay. I don't want to ruin it then.
All right. Well, Evil Dead
Sounds good.
2. Let's go. Evil Dead 2.
That alone scares me.
Perfect. It's working out great then.
Not in a horror way, though.
Like I said, cabin in the woods.
Yep. Oh, good shot.
I know, right?
With a shot with that. Shovel?
Just nice clean kill with a shovel is pretty impressive.
Yeah. Particularly since it looked like he swung it sideways. Maybe he did great on. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. He's just got a remarkable innate talent for killing.
Yes, he does. And making crosses, too.
Yeah.
With 2 sticks and a twine. Ugh.
That is, well, I mean, it's not sewer water. I mean, he's in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
Animal sewer, maybe.
Go breathe in though. Out anyway.
Yeah, that's right. So it's not zombies, it's possession.
Yeah, okay. Okay. We'll have to lay on.
So he can find his way home.
I guess so, eh? Well, cross is still there.
Mm-hmm. Too bad. Means it's not a dream.
Well, he hasn't taken his eyes off yet.
Nah. I'm sitting here.
Yeah, we got a poor dog having to watch this too.
Yeah. She's deeply terrified.
Looks that way.
That's the right choice.
Not a main road in there, is it?
Not much of a road.
Oh.
Not much of a bridge.
Yeah, it got all mangled up. It looks like it made into a claw.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to stay there for a while. Whoop. Work. That'll work. Doors and who's that place got?
Yeah, he's got like an inside crawl space here.
Big house.
It's a mansion in the woods.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, on the daughter from the photo.
Yeah.
It's like wearing the same clothes too.
Yeah.
Makes it easy to identify her.
Hair's still the same.
Yeah.
1950 hairstyle. I guess it's the 80s.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's his
Yeah,
for
wouldn't be-
sure. He's got the 80s hairstyle for sure.
Yeah. The same guy?
It's not Ash, not the guy from the house. It's the guy from the her boyfriend from the expedition, though. In that flashback they showed,
Oh, right.
he pulls off his mask. That's him.
Right.
Take us about an hour to get there.
How long? It's come for a month. Look at the size of that clothes thing. Still there, though.
Well, he couldn't get out, right?
That's true, yeah.
I like the way he hid from the thing and it couldn't find him. That's it. It's not the way it usually goes in a movie like this.
Okay.
Just hides and the demon can't find him.
Right. Yeah, put it back on.
Did he not even bury her head? He just left it there?
Oh, on and off her. Literally skin and bones, eh?
Yeah.
She did like to dance, though.
Yeah. Can do some new moves now.
I do, it looks like.
Yeah.
Can't get up?
He's just so terrified.
Oh, okay. I thought he was stuck.
It is a horror comedy.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Good grip on that. Drop your finger off, I guess.
You're going down.
She's gone.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
Cut her in half, so you end up two of them.
That's yeah. That'd be worse.
Yeah, it could be. Gonna kill the chair.
It's messed with him for the last time.
Oh, come on now. Be smart. Lost it.
We just cut up our girlfriend with a chainsaw. Does that sound fine?
Gonna kill himself.
Right? Does not sound fine. Where she bit him, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
You take my bags and you got a deal.
Sure.
That big steamer trunk is not what he thought.
I don't think so. Drown her now.
Drown his hand. Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Yeah. Could have used a cleaver. Oh, that's right. They're walking on the trail, aren't they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The guy coming with the bag.
She's talking about them two goddamn little bags.
Oy.
Got one arm now, boy.
Yeah. Farewell to arms.
Ooh, gonna duct tape it. Good idea.
Yeah.
Duct tape works for everything. I got 2 rolls in the trailer. Basically what you can use them for.
Yep.
Moving too, that's cool. Well, it's cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah, he had time.
Those holes.
Mm-hmm.
Hand holes, I guess. Oh yeah, of course, eh? Blood. Yeah, right.
And lots of it. Mm-hmm. Old double barrel.
Bastard!
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Ruin your day.
Yeah.
He's had a bad day.
It's been a tough weekend.
Now that little house is
It's bigger on the inside than it is on the
I
outside.
gather that.
Magic.
I buried her in the cellar.
Oh.
Floor of the fruit cellar.
One's in my
Who's that?
Henrietta, the wife of the guy, he said he killed her, didn't have the heart to dismember her, buried her in the fruit cellar. And I think if he dismembered her, she wouldn't come back.
Right, right. He likes to bite him.
Yeah, you know. He's kind of a punching bag. Oh.
Swallowed an eyeball.
Nice kick.
Won't need dessert tonight. You think that's gonna keep her in there, do you? Oh, they're all friends, though.
Right? They know he didn't do everything. Whew. Wow.
Where are you going? Help us, you filthy coward!
Her head goes, oh, this one's green.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be much left of him.
No, he did a pretty solid chopping job, it looked like.
There's that mansion again.
We'll all go in together.
Hell no. You're the curious one.
Oh, oh, no.
Well,
You don't have the hand anymore.
yeah, that's good. It's a wild ride.
It is. Oh, oh. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Take the glass with your bare hand.
It's only got one good hand. He should take better care of it.
I would.
If she went out in those woods, you can forget about her.
You'll get us all killed! Shut up!
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bobby! Go!
Ow.
Eliminating all the people.
Yeah.
It's already gone through that once.
Right? Yeah. It's been reboarded up,
I
apparently.
guess so, yeah. Oop.
I don't know if we ever saw that before.
No, I don't think so either.
A fancy looking knife, I guess.
I don't know what it is. It's not a knife, but it's like
A stabby tool.
yeah, it's
Yeah, it's a stabber.
a head with a with a vertebrae or something. So,
Yeah. A little bony stabber.
yeah. Wrong guy?
Yep.
Could be on your own now, young lady.
Yeah. Ow. Pull your legs up.
Maybe he's normal again, maybe.
Could happen. Happened before.
Give me another room. Get the axe. We'll kill it when it comes back.
Talking to a dead guy or pull it out or what? Could he do?
This is not a smooth knife. That would
Ooh,
it would do some damage coming out.
it's like my cane with a point.
Look for one with a skull on the top next time. Something really cool. A big skull here.
Yeah. Not sure why she's doing this, but
He wanted to go in the other room for some reason.
yeah. Ooh, yeah.
There you go.
Bye, guy.
Yeah.
A little wider than that used to. You could call it.
Gotta let a body in. You can let him go now. Oh boy. Mm-hmm.
Back to normal again.
Yeah.
If that's normal.
A little beaten up, but normal.
Damn it! I said I was all right!
Not a very good shot. She
No.
had him dead to right.
Yep.
I'm all right!
For now.
But for how long?
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Groovy.
Groovy.
You're going to have to go down there and get him.
Yeah, that ain't good. Oh, there's the guy.
Little pet rats.
Pages are holding up pretty well considering they're like 600 years old.
They're getting wet.
Yeah. Must be better paper back then, I guess.
I guess so.
Human flesh. Actually, I think they said it was human flesh.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
There we go.
Swallow this.
All right.
Well, she came with the blonde guy.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're going to end up as a couple. They both had relationships
Yep.
yesterday.
Whatever it was, yeah.
Yeah. Got a white streak in his hair.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Bolts it out the door. You're too big. Get those magic words out.
Oh, oh.
Blue this time.
Yeah. Oh, I think she did it. Nice.
For God's sake! How do you stop it?
There's two of those.
Mm-hmm. Chunky.
Now they'll make him a god or a hero or something.
It looks like. But do you remember the prophecy or the thing written in the book, right?
Yeah.
No!
Yep, there's the castle. Don't tell me there's a 3 now, too.
There is a 3.
I wonder, eh?
So that was Evil Dead 2.
I gather that.
Yeah. Of course, pop quiz. You're the pop. Here's your quiz. I gave you the preview. That was the cheating.
Yep.
So
Well,
where do you think that the recaps ended?
I had 2 thoughts.
Okay.
One is when he died in the pond,
Yep.
and then that was it. Then they started to. Then the other was when they landed in the plane.
Okay. You know what? The pond was really pretty much it. It was a slightly before that. The first movie ends with the demon rushing through the house and hitting him.
Okay.
And then him spinning, falling into the pond is kind of where it starts up new. Yeah. It does use a couple of things from the first movie in the second movie, like her getting dragged through the trees. They do something similar to that.
Okay. Yep.
And a few other things. But
Right.
yeah, it's essentially the same. Or I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
It's after that, it's its own movie.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's a horror comedy, I would say. A lot of laughs in it. Maybe we're disagreeing on that part. But I think... I probably already said this because we have watched horror comedies before, but I feel like a lot of comedy in general, or at least the stuff I enjoy, goes over the top a little bit. Like Airplane, right, was very over the top and goofy. Yeah. And when it comes to horror comedy, if it's going to go over the top, that means usually a lot of gore. Like, because you can get a lot of comedy, for horror fans at least, out of that. Right. And I've seen some horror comedies that really don't have that, and it doesn't work. It's not as effective, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was bits of comedy, bits of horror.
Yeah.
Yep.
He, the director
bits of acting.
Bits of acting. He got to feel bad about his dead girlfriend a few times, you know.
Yeah.
And I like the Annie, the female lead there. She kind of got to like help him out at the end, right? Like I think that hug. You were like maybe they were going to be in love, but I think it was more of like mutual respect because they both saved each other's life a few times, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. I like her. I liked him. And the two sort of hick characters were fun. They were just
right.
I like when he fooled it. He got
acting.
Yeah, got fooled into like carrying her bag. That was effective. Yeah. The director Sam Raimi there, he one of his big influences, and I don't know if you can see it. Maybe once I say it, you will. Is the Three Stooges.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of that kind of slapstick comedy.
Absolutely.
Only it was gore comedy.
Right, absolutely. And the next one is even more so. There's even a bit where, like, he like puts his hand up to block the eye poke at one point in the third movie. It's pretty funny. Yeah. There's some legit 100% Three Stooges bits in the third movie.
All right.
Yeah, the third one takes... so the series kind of, interestingly enough, the first one is mostly horror. There's a few laughs, but it's mostly a horror movie. And in my opinion, it's one of the scariest horror movies. It's one that definitely scared me a lot when I was a kid and I watched it. The second one here is definitely a mix of horror and comedy. There's a lot of it that's just comedy. And the third one is really just a comedy adventure film. Okay. Yeah, because he's back in medieval times, right? You can see from the end there. So it's there's still demons and stuff, but it's it's much more of an adventure kind of, and it's much more of a comedy.
Oh, okay.
His character gets goofy. And I guess, going back to that idea of what we talked about with the Buster Keaton one, I mentioned that, like, comedy worked better for shorter people just because they can be the underdog.
Oh, right.
And in his case, he's not shorter, but he gets the crap beaten out of him a lot, which works for the comedy, right? He definitely does not feel like he's in charge of every situation. He gets beaten on pretty solidly throughout the movie. He does. So tell me something that you enjoyed about it.
I didn't.
You didn't enjoy it? You're lying.
Movie I've ever seen.
Shut up. No way. Really?
Yep.
I'm shocked.
I just thought it was the movie.
Really?
Just trying to make a funny horror movie, and there were some little funny spots and some little one-liners that were really good.
Okay.
The gore was, of course, I'm not a gore person. It was way over the top. And it never ended.
Yeah, okay.
And then they kept coming back. Well, that's okay. I didn't think the acting was that great. Trying to show some emotion. I don't know. I thought it was. It wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't a good movie.
It just wasn't for you as much as it. Well, it was dumb for sure. I mean, and I think that like it's dumb intentionally, in my opinion. I feel like
okay. See, that's the difference. I was looking to be entertained.
Okay,
that's my goal in watching a movie.
Of course.
Entertained. And that's why I wore my Oxford T-shirt.
So
Just
we
so
would
that
know
you
how
know.
smart you are.
I'm not that dumb to watch these movies very on my own. I'll only watch them when Chad puts them on. Just in case you're wondering.
You're gonna have a lot of people
I don't want my-
disappointed that you didn't enjoy this one more. I'm surprised.
Well, I said I didn't enjoy it. I just thought it was a dumb movie.
Okay,
And
dumb
there
is
were parts of
okay.
it which were okay, but like I said, it's not a horror movie. It's not, in my mind, it's a little horror, a little comedy, not good acting, dumb movie, but it had some entertainment value, but not a lot. For me.
Okay, well, we'll get to that. I mean, I agree about, I think that I agree about the acting, like in the sense that they're definitely, like I joked about there being him having a chance to be emotional, but really it's not that kind of movie at all.
No, it's not.
But I feel like he has a certain charisma. I like the actor has gone on to do lots of other stuff since then, and
I hope he got better acting.
I'm not sure if he got better roles. At times he had, I don't know. This is one of the ones he's known for. This is a very famous, very very popular movie.
Good.
Yeah, right?
People pay to go to that?
I would have loved to.
Well,
Actually,
you probably didn't pay to go see it.
I know I can't remember. I might have snuck into this one. Okay. There's a thing where you go to the theater, like a multiplex. Yeah. You pay for a different movie and that starts around the same time, and then you go into the other movie.
Because you were underage or something.
Yeah. I don't know. I know I did for Hellraiser. I don't know if I did for this one. And what you do is when you go in, this is for all the people who are doing this thing at home. What you do is you make sure you sit near or next to an adult. Well, next to is the way to do it. Because even though then if they do come through, and ushers, at least in my day, they would come through and kind of take a quick look, you know? Yeah. So if you're sitting next to an adult, it looks like, and even if you can like even turn to them and like, hey, say anything, right? As the usher comes in, and, you know, they're not going to give you any trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Because I mean, almost any movie is even an R-rated movie, especially in the States, is 17 or parent accompaniment.
Right, okay.
Yeah, in Canada we have above the 18A, we have the R rating, which very few movies get, and that one you can't go to the theater even if your parent takes you. So yeah, this one was not that though.
Well, it should have been.
Lots of gore. And you know what's funny? He thought when he made it, I'm pretty sure he thought he was going to get away with an R rating. It actually was released unrated, so it was released without a rating on it.
Okay.
And he thought he'd get an R rating, and that's why the blood and stuff was different colors at times. Because he thought if it's not red blood, I'll be fine. Okay. And he was wrong.
Clever in that perspective.
Yeah,
because I did pick up the colors, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. And
which I thought was a little hokey, but that's okay.
Hokey, yes, but you notice that when it was him, or when people bled red, demons bled different colors, right? Yeah. In general, was kind of how it worked.
But a little over blood.
There was
a lot of blood coming out of some people.
That's where the comedy came from, right?
Well, it could be considered funny, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
funny now. I don't think you would necessarily like the first one more, but it is more serious in a way. And one of the things that the director is, and particularly known for, is his camera work. Like,
okay, I was thinking about the special effects, and I thought, okay, they're not bad sometimes. Yeah, sometimes they were, neat. Sometimes they were.
It's done on a low budget.
Little under budget.
Are you talking about maybe the ones that I thought would be a little bit worse were the ones like the Snakehead, which was done in stop motion. So when it was animated, Snakehead is a bit iffy. I mean, because of budget and time, it's expensive to do stop motion animation. Yeah. And that demon thing at the end that's flying, the way that it's like composited into the shot, they did like a green screen kind or blue screen kind of effect, and it's a bit, it's got the really black borders around it. Yeah, right. Those are the two that I would say. The rest of it was, what it needed to do, right? I think they I always appreciate a movie that throws a lot at you in terms of lots of effects.
Action.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was all that exciting action.
Yeah.
And it wasn't scary.
No.
It was bloody, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That blood doesn't bother me.
A few jump scares. I mean, whether they're effective or not, they definitely were there. Things coming into the frame quickly and a loud noise.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
I mean, not
scary, but
it's something.
Makes you pay attention.
Yeah.
Something's happening.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's one that I did blink on. I can't remember what it was.
was it? There was a few times where people jumped into frame.
There's one person. There's one time when somebody did come into a frame, and that would kind of. I can't remember what it was. I remember thinking, "Well, that's unusual for me to
get the jump." I'll have to see it in editing and find out where that was. You know,
right?
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I blinked. Maybe you can pick it up from there.
Just a little blink. I'll look for it. The movie that made you blink. We'll put it on the list.
There you go.
So let's see. So I mean, you didn't give me much that you actually liked. I guess. Like I said, the camera work is something that I think is really well done. There's a lot of energy, like a lot of like the POV of the demon thing obviously is effective. And even just like when he's getting dragged across the floor is really cool because it's got like the POV of the hand, so it's like moving towards that meat cleaver thing.
Yeah,
just really high energy stuff.
That was phony. I
loved it. It's
the hand could not move that body.
It's a strong hand. It
wasn't even the hand of fingers, and then the body keeps sliding forward. Come on. Make it more real. Make at least the hand pulling on.
There's nothing to grab. It's wood. I get it. Well, it's got those big claws. As soon as his hand got demonized, he had some really wicked fingernails on it. So I guess that maybe was it. I don't know.
Anyhow, that was.
You had to suspend your disbelief on that part.
Yes.
Amongst a few other things.
I forgot about it. I try to forget about those things.
Oh, that's like that's one of my favorite scenes. I love when it's like breaking the plates on his head, and then it's like he's on the ground unconscious. It goes for the bowl, stops, sees the meat cleaver, and it's like, and then goes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there were, anyhow.
Yeah, it's like you say, some goofy stuff in it, some goofy stuff.
Yeah, part of it was. I don't even know how to rate this one.
I think it's too bad. I mean, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It's too bad that the goofiness seems like it put you off the movie a little bit. And I think that's one of the appeals of it. If it appeals to you, then one of the reasons that it does is kind of how goofy it is.
Yeah.
I tried to prep you. I mean, maybe that wouldn't matter anyways. I let you know it was a comedy, and kind of tried to make sure you knew that it was going to be a bit goofy. But yeah,
it's a funny movie for me. It's just like I said, I couldn't say it was bad, but I couldn't say it was good either. You know, and it was dumb.
Yeah, it was dumb.
And there's a little, for the actors, I didn't think were. I thought this would be like worse than a spaghetti western.
And they're all dubbed in spaghetti westerns, you know.
Well, their actings are goofy too, you know.
Yeah.
And the voiceovers, some of those,
Yeah.
But anyways, it's.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, like I said, the only person from it.
I wouldn't. Some of those movies I would have paid to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one would be not definitely.
This is not a paid to see one.
No.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. You know, I get that. I would have. Yeah. I wish they would play it in the theaters. I would go and see it again.
On a big widescreen.
Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice.
Well, just buy a bigger TV.
That's it. Well, you know what? I'll tell my wife, and I'm sure she'll be fine with that.
Yeah. Tell her that.
Dad said I need a bigger TV,
so we don't have to go to the movies as often.
That's it, right?
It'll pay for itself in 10 years. Save movie fees.
Yeah, you know.
But you can't get any. It's hard to rent movies now, though.
No. Well, you can get them. Actually, you can rent movies through YouTube. You can rent movies. YouTube is one of the easiest ones, and you can rent them through Amazon as well. I know you have like Prime, or you've got My Prime.
Yeah.
But you can also like actually rent the ones that Prime doesn't have. Not every
they
movie.
Have these ones?
Possibly this one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some of these they do.
Yeah.
It depends on the movies. I don't think we've gone into anything super obscure. So if it was super obscure, probably not. If it wasn't, though, you'd probably be okay. And YouTube is, I haven't actually used it for rentals or looked too closely into it, but I feel like being YouTube, it would be the place that would have the most of them, like the largest selection.
Right.
But don't quote me on that. I said, I haven't looked into it. It kind of just feels like they would anyways. Yeah. All right. Well, now that you've denigrated this movie enough,
another myth about Dan blown to hell. Eh? He didn't like this one.
I thought he would. I honestly thought this was one you would enjoy. Well, let's put it this way. I've only got. Okay, so I'm learning that that maybe some of the horror comedy is not for you. Some of it you've enjoyed. You like Creepshow a lot, but that was a bit more maybe ironic style comedy than because like of the twist endings and stuff. and gore doesn't hurt, but it doesn't really help. So I've got one more movie that you probably won't like. Because
but I have to watch it.
Yeah, it's on the list.
Oh.
It's been on the list since the beginning, and after that one, it'll be more. I think, hopefully, and it's always a gamble, but there's more that I think will be closer to your style. Basically, the list changes based on what we watch and what you
really,
enjoy.
eh? Well,
Absolutely.
Don't worry about it too much.
No, I get that. but-
just like the experience is interesting.
Yeah, and I want to make sure that I want to make sure that I'm showing you movies that obviously I still think are great, but that you'll enjoy as well.
That's
so
fair
that's what
enough,
I'm
too.
going for.
That's fair enough. Yeah. But
All right.
You're not going to hit it every time.
No, absolutely. Let's see how we hit it on this one. If you're ready.
I really don't know what the hell that is.
Well, I'm giving it the thumbs up, and now we got.
I got to go down.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
that's
but
all right.
But like I said, it's not bad. It's not good. It's just dumb.
Not for you.
And that was not for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you get out camping this summer or go to Oxford, leave us a comment.
Smart people wear Oxford T-shirts.
And they don't
they
like
watch
Evil
dumb
Dead
movies.
too. That's right. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good summer, and we'll see you next week.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Swam away! She had 6, but one swam away.
What do you mean? Oh, there he is. He's there.
Catch up with your mama.
She just took a big crap. Look at him go.
Oh, he just hit a motorboat.